from the soul with it. Yeah. So Ramona Shelburne was on the Mason and Ireland show on ESPN LA Radio. Ramona Shelburne gave her thoughts on an article that was written by Eric Pincus and whether or not Brandon Ingram fits well with LeBron James. So to sum up the article, Pincus said things like 27% of the time Brandon Ingram has the ball in his hands for at least 6 seconds of the shot clock. Ramona Shelburne stated that was Carmelo-like. One executive told Eric Pincus, you have to make quick decisions when you're a teammate of LeBron James. You can't hold on to the ball and you have to move well without the ball. Josh Hart does that. Kyle Kuzma does that. But Brandon Ingram not so much. Mason asked Ramona, does this mean Ingram needs to move to the second unit? And this was Ramona's exact quote. She says, that necessarily what it doesn't mean. Actually, that wasn't correct English, but you know what I was saying. I think he just needs to change. If you are going to play with the Lakers and with LeBron, and he should be a starter, you can't just stagger everybody else's minutes and put everybody else who's good on the second unit because they can't play with LeBron. It's like, just figure it out, kid. So Mason brought up how Ingram returns Friday versus the Pelicans and maybe the Lakers can bring him off the bench as the sixth man and they could sell that to Ingram. Ramona says she think that they could. Ingram is an agreeable person. She says you have to be careful when your second pick comes off the bench in their contract year, what it does to their value, and says you have to be careful. People are nervous when you do things that could be affecting their money. And she says she would give him every opportunity to be a part of that starting five. So if you guys would like to hear the full audio, the link is in the description box. But the article that Eric Pincus wrote, I didn't read it, but from the quotes that Mason read, it seems very accurate, which is why I stated from the beginning of the season, I felt that Kyle Kuzma and Josh Hart should be in the starting lineup with LeBron because I felt like they complimented LeBron James. I don't think it's the fact that Ingram don't move without the ball. I just think it's because he isn't confident about shooting a three-point shot because personally, I don't think he was working on his three-point shot over the summer. But maybe I'm wrong, I wasn't in his workout, so I wouldn't know. I'm just going based off what I see. It seems as though he prefers to create his shot from the field and shoot anywhere inside the field. And with LeBron James like to drive the lane. And if the lane gets clogged up, LeBron James likes to kick the ball out. And if you're on the perimeter, you can't be scared to knock down those shots. Kuzma and Hart, they don't hesitate. They just fire it. Even if a defender is running at them, they're just going to let it go. They're not going to hesitate. If a defender is running at Ingram, he pump fakes, then he either going to try to drive the lane. If the lane is clogged up, he's going to try to take a shot from the mid-range where he is comfortable. I personally don't think Ingram will accept a six-man role because I believe he feels like he is. I think he believes he is who the people compare him to, and that's Kevin Durant, which he isn't at all. But he isn't a horrible player by far. I think there is no way that Ingram can change his game mid-season to fit LeBron James because he can't make three-point shots. Now, unless he worked on his three-point shot tirelessly while he has been out injured, then fine. Which I doubt, but for Brandon Ingram, it's like, bruh, Lonzo Ball shot the ball horribly last season. But look at how much Lonzo Ball has improved from three. You have been in the league for 3 seasons now, and Zoe has been in the NBA for 2 seasons. Lonzo Ball has confidence shooting from three now because he has worked tirelessly on his three-point shot. Now, I'm not saying that Lonzo Ball is Ray Allen from three, but he's respectable out there now. A lot of people are right. He does have a lot of upside, and he does have a lot of promise. LeBron is more like Ingram. You can't have 10 and 12 points versus the Atlanta Hawks and the Kings. That's unacceptable. He wants to win now. That's the type of person LeBron James is. And Ingram can turn out to be great. We never know. In my personal opinion, Ingram's talent don't warrant him saying he's not coming off the bench. At least Carmelo says he's not coming off the bench, even though Melo is washed up. And they still keep trying to force him on the Lakers. Carmelo Anthony name still holds weight. If I'm a coach, I'm like, listen here, young buck, go sit on the bench and we're going to figure this out and try to find a balance. Just look at the numbers. We're a lot better with Kyle Kuzma and Josh Hart in the lineup, period. Simple as that. Now, Ramona Shelburne talks about his value, but if he isn't producing beside LeBron James, then that's not going to help his value either. And lastly, him coming off the bench, I would put him on the bench. When they put Julius Randle on the bench, that made him mad. He took that personal. And what happened after that? He went harder. He was more gritty. Then they put him back in the starting lineup. So if you're not going to trade Ingram, then I think that's what you do. You make him come off the bench. But that's just my take on it. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Y'all get in that comment box. Like, share, subscribe. I'm out. Okay.